Hey, this is Dillon Francis, and I'm with Fist in the Air at Spring Awakening 2014.
Cool.
Chicago, being a piece of shit weather.
I know you were at the original Spring Awakening. How have you seen any changes since the original one?
Yeah, there is the stage I'm playing on now, which used to be in a tent. Now it's turned into the second main stage, I guess. And it's freaking massive.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of light fixtures on it. I think it's just really grown as a festival.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that the year that I was playing it was the first year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's cool to be playing it again.
So I was gonna do a few like really quick like lightning round questions, whatever comes to your mind first. Favorite vacation spot?
Hawaii or Cancun?
Favorite movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
Favorite toy you own?
Favorite toy I owned? Silly Putty.
Silly Putty. Favorite venue in the U.S.?
Oh man, Paradiso, or that's the festival it's called, The Gorge.
The Gorge, where's that?
Gorge in Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah, or I think it's outside of Seattle somewhere. It's amazing.
Is it just really big, or why do you like it?
Like, behind you, you're on the stage that's on a cliff. Behind you is this huge river going by, and it's this like weird little area where like they have a ground area right here where you can fill up like probably 5,000 people, and then people can get stacked up on the curved hill and watch. Wow. It's amazing.
So you have your rangers, and then you can kind of relax on the hill if you get tired.
Exactly.
Pretty sweet. Favorite festival in the world?
Coachella.
Coachella. And favorite type of cheese?
Muenster.
Muenster. How did you first meet and become friends with Zedd?
We met on the first ever Holy Ship. I think I was playing the first like party of it, and he came out, and we instantly got along really well. So, and then I think after that we've like kind of been like best DJ friends.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny because he seems like more of an introvert and you seem more like an extrovert, so I thought it was funny.
He is an introvert, but I feel like he's an extrovert at heart, and that's why we get along so well, because he's really funny.
Yeah.
And he has really good jokes, and like, I just feel like he's very like, tight and closed off, but I kind of bring a little bit more out of him.
Yeah, you get like the funny stuff out of him. That's cool. Have you collaborated with him before, right? Like,
I haven't. I've asked him before. Well, not really actually. I don't know. I don't think it would work.
Different style?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't think that we would, I would like to, but I don't know, we're just better friends.
Yeah.
So like, why complicate things?
That's true.
It's like a relationship, you know? We're good where we are. Why try to make a song together and then get mad at each other because we suck? I mean, he'd probably make the song and then I would just sit there and be like,
the freeloader.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. What is the weirdest thing a fan has ever asked you to do?
To fuck her?
Alright, I guess that's kind of weird.
It's not weird. I mean, it's cool. I appreciated it, but it was just, I don't know.
Sure.
Very forward, and I didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure it was very forward.
Yeah.
I'm sure she wasn't your type.
I didn't really, she wasn't my type, and I really didn't know what to say, and I was like, thank you. Like,
thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind for later.
Yes, exactly. We black out real quick.
A few more vodka cokes, maybe.
Yeah.
What is the funniest sign a fan has ever made for you? Or not even sign, I guess maybe gift.
Well, the funniest sign I've seen, I don't know if it was for me, but it was a person at Mysteryland had a sign that said, "I'm here for the gangbang," which is the reference from Old School.
Oh yeah.
And it was just so funny seeing a girl hold up, "I'm here for the gangbang" sign in the air. Yeah. I don't know, a lot of people just do like, from my Instagram videos, my face, just like in like weird positions.
Have you had a chance to indulge in Taco Bell's new waffle taco?
I have. I got to eat it when I went to Thanksgiving at Taco Bell, and I've also eaten the quesarito.
What's your favorite?
My favorite still, hands down, is the grillers that they made. Like, the Chipotle chicken griller is so good. the sauce in it is fucking just it's
That
to die
doesn't give
for.
you any problems if you eat it before a show or anything?
I don't eat Taco Bell before a show. I try not to eat before a show regardless.
What?
I don't want to be weighed down. Like the worst is, I learned this the hard way. Like sometimes I would eat steaks before my shows, and I'd just be like, why am I so tired? I'm sweating. I have meat sweats right now. So.
Alright, so here's a goofy question. If you were stranded on an island for 1 year and you could only have either a pet cat or a year's supply of Taco Bell, what would you choose?
Year's supply of Taco Bell, because I'd end up eating the cat. As much as I wouldn't want to eat the cat.
You would start off as friends.
That's a really good question though, because it's a 50-50, because if you have the cat, you have a friend there that you can kind of talk to and
you
become
can go
crazy
hunt
with.
food together.
Exactly. Which the cat would only find mice though. Or
Maybe
birds.
you survive off of that.
Yeah, that would suck. Taco Bell sounds way better.
A year's supply of Taco Bell only. Oh man.
But I feel like you'd get really gluttonous and you'd end up not letting that last a year.
You'd being obese.
Yeah, and then you die like in the last 2 months. You're like, I don't have any more Taco
with the
Bell. I can't move and catch anything.
There'd be a Dillon Francis skeleton with like the cat just like cuddled up. Alright, I know you've worked with pretty much everybody, but is there a producer you haven't worked with that you really want to?
DJ Mustard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why do you want to work with him?
I just really, I don't know, like the stuff that he makes, it's awesome. I like every single song that's on radio right now that's hip hop that I like has probably been made by him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll have to look into him.
I mean, he's just, Mustard on the beat. It's on every fucking song that I like.
Have you reached out to him?
I haven't yet. I'm waiting till like I have a good arsenal of like instrumentals that I can be like, yo, let's make a song, and I'll send it to him. Because sometimes I get a little premature with it, and I'll like ask people to collaborate, and then it won't happen until later because I don't have time.
Yeah, so you gotta kind of make sure you have some.
Yeah.
And so that kind of leads me to my next question. Can you tell us a little bit about your songwriting process when you're doing a song by yourself compared to how it differs when you're like collaborating with another artist?
Well, I'll do it for instance. So by myself, it's pretty simple. I make the song. I start from the beginning in a 4-bar loop, I guess. Try to lay down drums and a melody, and then I'll structure it out like how I usually structure my songs, which is drums, breakdown, drop, middle section, breakdown again, drop, and so working from that 4-bar loop, then I structure it out immediately into that, and then go back and work through it the whole way. With collaborations, I pretty much try to do the exact same thing because that's my creative process and that's how it works.
Yeah.
I've tried to do it other ways where people will just work on the drop and then try to structure the song out like that, and I can't do that because to me I have to have the beginning part of the song, but like build up to it to make the drop sound correct or like have enough hype to it. And if I do it the other way, I'm like, I don't want to work on this anymore. I want to make a new thing.
Yeah. Do you work together on the entire song, or is it like you send different parts and then you guys put it together?
Well, I forgot to give the for instance for the song that I actually did, which was with Martin Garrix. He had sent me the original idea. It's a song called Set Me Free. It wasn't called Set Me Free at the time, but it was intro drums, breakdown chords, and a lead line, and then this drop that's kind of similar. It's not really that similar to the main one. He sent it to me. I was like, all right, cool, let's make this a collaboration. So then I put the vocal in, did a new lead line on it, and then added in different bass sounds in the drop and made it a little bit different. And then we kept getting the studio together, but it was definitely like 50-50. That's how I like to do it, because I personally wouldn't want to go out to a crowd and say, this is my song, and I really was just sitting there saying, like, yeah, it sounds good.
Like, you see like on Instagram, they're like, oh, we're in the studio together. But is it really like that? Are you working in the studio together all the time, or is it like
with
at
Martin,
the very end you master?
There's some people where I have never gone to the studio with them.
Yeah, but so it's just like emailing back and forth.
Yeah, like Get Low. The beginning parts of Get Low, we were just emailing back and forth, and then we finished the song in the studio.
Okay.
I try to get like one day in the studio at least.
Yeah, you gotta at least like get to know the guy.
Yeah, but there are a lot of producers that I see that make me laugh because they say that they're in the studio with some person and they're legitimately in the studio and that's it.
Yeah.
Not doing anything. In the studio with this guy and we're leaving now.
Last question. With hip-hop artists like Waka Flocka and Lil Jon finding some success in EDM, do you see yourself collaborating with any rappers in the future?
I already did. I collaborated with Twista.
Twista?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Has that been released yet?
No.
Okay.
It's on my album.
Can we have that in the video or no?
Yeah.
Any others in the future? Or anyone that you would want to collaborate with?
Hip-hop artists? I mean, I think it's everyone's dream to collaborate with Kanye West.
Yeah.
I don't see that being that far off if he like somehow hears my music somewhere. Because I know that on his last album he like collaborated with a lot of different people like Tonight, and I think he did with Grimes as well. So I know that he has his ear to like different stuff, so it could happen. Other hip-hop guys. I don't know, I wish DMX wasn't crazy. Because I would totally want to bring him back. But, you know, maybe one day he won't be crazy. I can bring him back and we can do Rough Riders Anthem 2.
That'd be crazy.